One day I was walking in Floral Street. I looked up at the sign and thought, wouldn't that be a great name for a fragrance brand? With my 30 years experience in the industry, I thought it was time I sort of applied it and poured it into a brand and shared it with the world. So here we are in the flagship store for Floral Street in Covent Garden. When I had this idea about Floral Street being a British fragrance brand, it absolutely had to be in Covent Garden. Hi, I'm Michelle Feeney and I'm the founder of Floral Street Fragrances.
And I'm Roshni, Head of Training.
The video you've just seen was taken 3 years ago when I opened the door to our Covent Garden store, and we were launching our sustainable British fragrance brand powered by flowers to the world. 3 years on, the conversations heated up about everything to do with sustainability, and I am so glad the world has woken up to sustainability in fragrance as well. We like to say we're clean on the inside and clean on the outside, because not only do we work with Robertet on the ingredients that are in our fragrances, but we've also designed packaging that is compostable or recyclable or reusable. All important things for society, so we take it really from seed to scent for each of our fragrances, which we're very proud of. I think it's fantastic that many retailers are now helping the consumer understand what clean means, and although it's different in each retailer, it all is just positive messaging about the changes the industry needs to make.
Clean on the inside and clean on the outside means that everything that goes in this beautiful floral work of art is cruelty-free and vegan. That's not just us saying it, it's been globally recognised by PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. It's super important to our consumers.
So after 30 years in the beauty industry, when I decided to launch Floral Street, I really took a look at the fragrance industry and thought it needed a rethink. And that's our first R, how we do everything in our brand for the consumer, for our ingredients, for our packaging.
Our next R is reduce. We've got 10 gorgeous fine fragrances, each with 20% fragrance oil, which means you only need a small spritz and it will last all day long.
Reuse and repurpose are our third and fourth R's, and basically everything we try and do in this brand has that value at its core. Our wonderful pulp box can be reused, keep things in it, or if it does go into the trash, it easily is recycled as it composts. We give back with the RHS. Every box we try and tick as much as we can in this modern world.
So our final R is recycle. Everything in our brand is widely recyclable. Not only that, we've got FSC certified carton, which means it comes from responsibly managed forests. And we make sure we carbon balance via the World Land Trust.
Oh, our latest scent journey, it's the euphoric Arizona Bloom. We launched this during lockdown. It's just going into Sephora stores USA side, and it is the most uplifting fragrance. It was inspired by a trip I did to Chile, to the Atacama Desert, which is a dry, salty desert, walking on salt flats, bright blue skies, uplifting clean air, and Jerome Epinette has bottled it to give you that happy feeling. So Roshni, let's talk about some of the ingredients in this great fragrance.
So Arizona Bloom is a dry floral amber, and it really has some uplifting notes. One of those is our natural supercritical CO2 extraction of Balinese coconut. It's beautiful, it takes you away on a journey like you're on the beach. Other ingredients in our fragrance is the Madagascan pepper, super rejuvenating and stimulating, and we've also got some salted musks and oak moss.
And we're so proud of this fragrance because even though it's our latest fragrance, we've just received the Global Green Beauty Awards for Best Ethical Fragrance, which adds to our whopping 15 awards globally for all of our fragrances. When I came to deciding how we were going to design the fragrances for a particular mood or a person or a feeling, I really looked to the streets of London. I thought I want this brand to be modern, And what an amazing city London is. Its diversity, its creativity. We're able to mix and match from this incredible cultural heritage that we have. Even now, I'm lifted by it. So here at Floral Street, we're all about really modern florals. We're a truly modern brand, and Jerome Epinette has taken our inspirations and done his magic and woven it into all of the ingredients. And what's wonderful is the power of flowers and how they can make you feel so happy and inspired. And at Floral Street, we're all about who will you be today.
It really gives you that fragrance freedom. It really helps you decide who you want to be today. So if you're feeling super energetic and dynamic, go for the London Poppy. And then our incredible wild vanilla orchid will give you that bold and sassy kind of attitude.
Yes, good vanilla, but not as you know it. And I think what's quite interesting is neon rose, for instance, Roshni. That's one of your favourites.
So I love wearing neon rose. It makes me feel super expressive, super quirky, and it's great for bringing that kind of sunshine into your life. There's a bit of juicy pear in there, as well as Sichuan pepper to give it a bit of spice. And this gorgeous green galbanum that sort of refreshes your whole atmosphere.
But what's interesting is there is no rose when we feel we've invented a new rose, which is a neon one from London. So that's really exciting. For those of you who know me, you know a little bit of a rock chick, or have been in my past life, but Black Lotus for me is that, oh my goodness, it's that English rose with quite a lot of attitude.
You've got this amazing centifolia rose with jasmine, a little bit of saffron and papyrus that gives you this complex, unusual fragrance, not what you would expect of a floral.
We have Wonderland Peony, soft and gentle. Everything we do has this little twist, this little, as Jerome calls it, wink in the fragrance, which is the cotton candy in this one. We're extremely proud of our electric rhubarb. This is a fragrance that we collaborated on with the Royal Horticultural Society, and we launched this at Chelsea Flower Show, well, 2 years ago now. And money donated from the sale of this goes to the Royal Horticultural Society, which helps sustain plants and trees in Britain. So every opportunity we have to be sustainable here with what we do that at Floral Street. So here at Floral Street, we say we're about bunches of flowers and not bouquets. That means have fun, be informal, and really experiment with your fragrances to find out who will you be today. Watch out, we have a very exciting floral launch coming this summer. That will be our 11th fragrance. But until then, who do you want to be today, Roshni?
Electric rhubarb.
Okay.